Hi everyone, I'm Doug Black, Editor-in-Chief at Inside HPC, and we're at the ISC conference in Germany, and with me right now is Jeff Whitaker. He is Vice President of Product Strategy and Marketing at high-performance storage vendor Panasas. So Jeff, welcome.
Oh, thanks, Doug.
Okay, so uh, Panasas is historically thought of as a hardware company, but recently you've evolved increasingly towards software. Um, T- Tell us a little bit about an overview of your storage infrastructure offerings and why a business would go with Panasas over your competitors.
So what we've been doing for the longest time has been we built a parallel file system, and that really revolves around the software component of it. And initially, for I guess the first 17 years of that, we built our own hardware to support the design. But we got to a point where it's the infrastructure and the environments that are built by other server vendors and stuff were provided us a solution to where we didn't need to try to keep up with the hardware roadmap. We could actually, stick to the things that we're most best at, and that's doing the file system itself. So our company was really built around building a parallel file system that is reliable and easy to use. So when it comes to how we stand up against why would somebody go with Panasas, it's about getting a system that can do performance, do it reliably, and do it without a team of experts in order to operate it.
Okay, great. Now, uh, Panasas has a portfolio of ActiveStor solutions. Why is the company investing in an edge offering?
So we've originally, when we moved to commercial off-the-shelf hardware, we had our ActiveStor Ultra platform. Last year, we came up with two new systems, an all-flash system, as well as a very large-scale, multi-petabyte type environment solution. But one of the areas that we had a lot of customers that had interest in, which is solving the challenge for HPC in the smaller environments. The edge being, one of those. So what we did is we looked at the hardware systems that are out there and came up with a small form factor system, and we could give a smaller footprint, actually from a cost standpoint, easier to get into a parallel system. So we came out with that one to go after the customers that have those either remote deployments or small data centers. They would have a solution. They didn't need a petabyte of data. They only needed 100 or 200 terabytes of usable. And now we have a system that can actually solve that for them.
And that's what you're announcing this week, as I
And that's,
understand.
yes, we announced that yesterday at the show.
Very good. So, my last question is, what use cases do you see for ActiveStor Ultra Edge, and specific verticals where this could have strong appeal?
So there's a few areas where we actually play quite heavily, and the edge fits into very well. And almost I think of it almost like a hub and spoke model, where you've got big systems in the data center and you've got small systems out at the edge. And the big verticals for those we see is manufacturing. Either it's manufacturing sites in those areas where they may not have the data center space locally. Also, oil and gas, where you've got the research side, where they're out there looking for new locations. Um, Life sciences, where they actually want the storage component closer to either the microscopes and those things that are generating lots of data. Those are really the big areas there. And then also just customers that need a small HPC platform. It's not an edge deployment at that point, but we're not picky when it comes to that.
Okay, so we've been with Jeff Whitaker of Panasas here at ISC. Jeff, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Doug.